I'm trying to look all dolled up. I'm channeling my inner Harley Quinn. Y'all see it? Harley Quinn with some melanin. Boom, 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 boom. Bye. Guys, I don't know when I became a Yanos girl, but I'm deep within Yanos. I listen to Yanos Mangfuga. It just starts my day on a high. What's the hey? Hi guys. Hi guys. What's up? It's your girl in the flesh, in the camera though. But it's your girl. It's been so long. Oh my gosh, we did like 8 episodes where my face wasn't even showing, and it feels like I'm out of the game, you know. Like I feel like I gotta flex my vlogging muscles a bit, just get back into it. What's up guys, welcome back. Ninjani. It's cold, it's been raining all day. It's the first time the rain is actually letting up. Like, it's not raining for the first time in hours. It's been raining lilanga lonke, and I've been waiting lilanga lonke to film this vlog. Okay, but yeah, today we're gonna be doing song association with the twins. It's your girl Dim. I got my wine. It's very cold. Funny story about this glass. This is actually not a glass, it's plastic. But I got a set of these after I'd broken all my wine glasses, and after I was tired of rebuying wine glasses, after breaking wine glasses because I'm so clumsy. I'm naturally like butterfingers. I really don't know what it is. So I decided, Yatini, I'm tired of like dropping these glasses and having to buy more, so I'm just gonna invest in some plastic, and it's been working for the girl because I dropped this glass actually before shooting this. Okay, so we're gonna play song association, and I actually didn't go through these. Like, I'm just looking at them right now and thinking I really should have gone through these because my lyrics. La 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 love, la 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 love, la 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 love, la 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 la. My girl Janae on that Chilombo album. Love is the name of the song. Absolutely love this album. Absolutely love the song. This was my feel-good song for the longest time. Like, it was my wake up and grind. It was my wake up and be happy. It was my wake up and choose to act in love regardless of what's going on in your life. I've been blessed with a whole lot of love in my life, and I don't even mean that romantically. I've got a crazy support structure from my maternal side of the family. My immediate family is just full of love. We all about like hugging each other and giving each other kisses, which is why when Corona started, it was so awkward because we had to teach my niece, no, you can't just be hugging us and like giving us kisses after playing with your friends, because we don't know if your friends have the Rona or not. But romantically, I have in the past struggled with relationships, and I'm at a place where I'm unlearning a whole lot of toxicity that I've associated with love. I'm unlearning settling. I'm unlearning the idea of that singleness is lonely and that singleness is a time that is sad. I'm actually learning that being single is a blessing and a half. I'm learning that you gotta embrace a season for what it is. If you're in love, embrace that season. If you are on your own, embrace that season. Learn from that season what you need to and grow. So I'm learning a whole lot of self-love, and it's absolutely amazing. Hence, Love by Janae. I'm not bossy, I'm the boss. You know I could set it off, but I'd rather use my heart when I put my faith in God. Yeah. Next word, heal. Guys, I'm thinking of India Ari. He heals me. He knows the real me. He accepts me. He knows how to. Okay guys, I probably really should have googled lyrics. But India Ari, he heals me, or heal, or whatever the name of the song. That song was beautiful. It was song about finding love that ultimately helps you unlearn stuff you've learned in the past, like accepts you for who you are, loves you for who you are, and that is my wish for everyone. But what I am gonna say is your healing isn't dependent on someone else. You gotta pursue your healing for you yourself. You gotta actively acknowledge that there is something broken and actively pursue fixing it. And you're not gonna fix it by filling voids. You're not gonna fix it by trying to cover it up with temporary things, temporary relationships, temporary highs. I've been there. I've been through things in my life that I needed to heal from, but instead I covered them up. I ended up with addictions. I ended up with all sorts of toxicity. I ended up being the type of person who I preach a whole lot about staying away from these days, you know? So healing is a task, it's a job, it's on you. And it's not pretty. It doesn't have to look dolled up for the gram. It doesn't have to embrace the inner Harley Quinn with the melanin. I love this one. Lone as flower bomb, firefly. When I'm low, she takes me high. Let me teach you all the sounds of love. Oh, the bait. Oh, booty wale. I absolutely love this one because I actually have a tattoo of a lotus. This was my first tattoo. I got it in 2018. And it was just symbolic of everything that I've been through, and it's just a reminder that what else can I not conquer? The lotus flower is a stunning flower, a very pretty flower, but it grows in murky, muddy water. And it felt so metaphoric of my life, of the stuff I'd been through, the environments that I had grown up in, and all of that. And I felt if the lotus can grow through that, then I might as well be sis. Sis is me. I am sis. We is I. We are, same WhatsApp group. Pretty hurts. Na 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 na. Beyonce, Pretty Hurts. And that time your girl is a devotee of constantly telling people, oh, sis Beyonce, oh, overrated. And I know some people are gonna come for me in my comment section. You ready? Say it with your chest. She's overrated. I'm joking, guys. She's got like a whole squad of people ready to fight people like me. The world sets a standard of what pretty is. And the crazy part is that this standard shifts every single day, which is why it's so important to not anchor your identity in the world, in popular culture, in social media, in what he says, she says. You need to anchor your identity in yourself and in the one who created you. Whether you believe the tree created you, whether you believe God created you, whether you believe the Big Bang created you. Uncle Lapo babes. Where I'm at is that you cannot let your worth be defined by other people who do not know you, who do not know your story, and who do not know your potential. Society makes pretty come in a particular size. It needs to be a particular color. It needs to be a particular race. It needs to speak a particular way. When you don't tick the boxes of what pretty is, you start to feel like you are falling short. And we find ourselves bleaching our skin and starving ourselves and going through eating disorders and body shaming and depression and all these other things. I feel like if you're going to pursue an ideal of what pretty is, you gotta do it for you. You gotta do it because you know it's good for you and you know it's gonna enrich your life, not so you can fit in. Like you. Na 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 na. It's okay. Just be true to who you are. I know there's a child somewhere watching this and judging me. And I'm gonna use that song because it's a beautiful message. It's okay not to be okay and just be true to who you are. And I feel like these are two things that we struggle with as people and as young women in particular. We want to fit in, we want to be accepted, we want to be validated. And sometimes it's okay just to be you, because you have that special thing you bring to the table that no one else has. And if you quiet it down and shut it down and tuck it back in, I saw something that says your crazy is starting to show, tuck it back in. No, honey, let it out. We need that. That's that special DNA that heaven put on you for you to do what you need to do on this earth. And I don't know if anyone's ever told you, but we've got a job to do and you're running out of time busy trying to fit in. So be you. It's okay to be who you are, and if that's quirky and crazy, use that. You're gonna reach so many people. There are people connected to who you are, and when you authentically become who you are, you liberate them. So it's okay to be you, and it's okay not to be okay. We try so hard to hide our emotions and not address them, and to toughen up and be okay and just get through it, stiff upper lip. No, it's okay sometimes to acknowledge that, hey, I'm struggling. Especially now, with everyone being in lockdown and quarantine and the world going up in smoke and Black Lives Matter and us constantly being exposed to all the stuff, all the negativity, all the racism, all the injustices. It's okay to take time and be like, look, I'm affected by this. It makes me feel A, B, and C. I am not okay. Feel it, acknowledge it, release it. You cannot release what you have not acknowledged. Happiness hit her like a train on the track. Florence and the Machine. Happiness hits her like a train on the track. You understand what emotion that is when happiness just fills you up. Happiness is a choice, guys. I know there's a lot that's going on, but you can choose how you respond to everything. You can either respond in sadness and in like doom and gloom, or you can respond in happiness. I read something that said all emotion that we feel is like it lasts 5 minutes or something like that, and everything longer than that is self-inflicted. Think about it. Back when I was a child, blah 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 blah, to dance with my father again. Oh my gosh, I really should have Googled lyrics. But I absolutely love the song, but this is such a triggering word. My dad and I have a really weird relationship right now. He was in and out of my life for about 17 years, but he was present. He wasn't physically present all the time, but he was present. I had a dad. And then we had a fallout when I was about 17, where I actually told the guy, Yazini, me and you, it's all good. We don't have to continue this father-daughter relationship because clearly, because of stuff that I don't really want to go into detail about right now. But me and my dad had a fallout and we didn't speak for 2 to 3 years. And we didn't speak for 2 to 3 years during a time where I was transitioning out of teenhood into adulthood, moving from being a girl into a young woman, and it really affected me. What I can say about this, what I can speak about this is, if you are having a disconnect between you and your father, if you don't have a relationship with your father, if your father has passed, if there's some difficulties with your relationship with your dad and agekwa in your life, I'm really sorry that this is our reality. That we're the roses that grew from the concrete. This is alright, This isn't just a game. What can we not conquer? And the last word here is life. And I'm thinking of a song that I hope the 90s babies are like, yeah, more babes! Life. Oh life, oh life, oh life, dum 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 dum. Life, what's that? Oh life, what? Oh life. I hope someone is not judging me right now. Oh my gosh. If my mom was to watch this, she'd be like, that's on J. That's on J in real life. Life, guys. I feel like there are days where I'm like, life is the biggest scam of all. Then there are days where I'm like, life is such a blessing, life is beautiful, God is good. What I can say about life is, take your L's, learn from your L's, find the lesson in your L's, and then try to turn it into a win. When you liberate yourself in life, when you conquer life's hurdles, when you finally find the lesson in every L, you help other people find that lesson too. And I hope that life is kind to you. And even if it isn't, I hope that you have the strength to like soldier on and just, get through it, So yeah, that's what I can say about life. Yo, sing easy. I really don't know who sings that song. I'm not about to be that girl. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I absolutely missed this. Oh my gosh, I should not go this long without vlogging. To everyone who watched the 5 minutes with series, to everyone who shared, to everyone who supported that movement, mad love to y'all. And don't forget to rate my Harley Quinn look in the comment section. Let me know if it is a yay or a name. But if it's a name, God is watching you.